Hello, my name's Fred Roissetter. Fred, just remember, F-R-E-D, Fred. You need that for later on. Okay, here I am in Edinburgh. That's the castle behind. And just to let you know, take you through the concept. The concept is to for 4 countries to break up into the parts. So England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland, and Wales. But the clue is that each will send 4 High Councillors, 4 councillors into the High Council, voted in, 3 from each, making 12, and where it will move every year from London, Edinburgh, say Northern Ireland, that's a special case, I'll come back to that a bit later, and then on to Cardiff, so that's 12, and then we go on to, we're sitting here in Edinburgh, they vote in a 4th, and the 4th becomes the High Councillor, and the High Councillor is basically equivalent to a president, but only for a year. It voted in the year before, and so it slides in to the year that he is in encumbrance. Okay, you've got the idea. So it's 1 plus 12, basically, with every year. London, Edinburgh, and Northern Ireland, and Cardiff. Okay, and then we'll go back to the English Parliament, because all the others will not be. They've got their own parliaments. Their own parliament here in Scotland, in Edinburgh, in Northern Ireland. They've got their own parliament, and in Cardiff, the Welsh Parliament. English get their own parliament back. There's no influence by the DUP or any similar thing. And going on from there, the English Houses of Parliament to reduced initially to 201 and then 101. Still members of Parliament, still looking after you, English. And the House of Lords to move sideways under the Queen. They have no influence on changing the laws or similar things as now. Therefore, saving you quite a bit of money. Us taxpayers. I'm one of them. I'm one of you. And then the possibility of a reduction, there's no promises, from 20% direct tax to 15%. Initially to 17.5, where 7.5 can plough into the National Health Service. See where we're going. And where the accommodation is in Westminster for the MPs, because now there's down to 201, possibly of 101 in the future. There'll be a spare accommodation over, part of it to become a hotel, and part of it to look after the people in the streets, emergency accommodation. So, just going back to the hotel side makes the money, and that goes forward into helping out the people on the streets, money coming in and not going out. So, lots of ideas. And on from there, the possibility of a new referendum in each of the 4, and a referendum I consider will be positive, and that we will send 4 representations to the EU, and we can start changing things from inside the EU outwards. So they become more democratic from the inside out. So just going back to the High Council, 3 from each, We've got it. England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales, making 12. Move every year. And where we're sitting, have the High Councillor, similar to a president in a way. But, and from there, the High Council will advise on which laws to make, so the same laws across the whole of 4 nations. So Scottish law, English Welsh law will change gradually over time, so, and Northern Ireland law as well. Northern Ireland special, 3.5 years in Northern Ireland during the Troubles, 74 to 77. I don't want my grandsons to go back if the hard border is formed. Brexit has to go. We have to stay in the EU. Going on from there, try and make a liaison with the south of Ireland and the south of Ireland, and the meeting point to be at down Patrick, St Patrick's grave, or where his bones are said to have been buried under the cathedral, and the stone of St Patrick represents his bones. So one representative from what is now Northern Ireland, from Ulster, and 2 representatives from Southern Ireland, subject to agreement. It has to go that way. Lots on. Who am I? My name's Fred, F-R-E-D. Remember that. You need it. Roissetter, that's my surname. Done 12 years in the British Army, 33 years with the Foreign Office, of which 2 years I was seconded to the Cabinet Office, 70 Whitehall, and number 10, telecommunications. Okay, so I'm not. For me, this is not a political thing. It is a project to get things going in the right direction. Change all that money that the House of Lords and quite a few of the MPs come your way, or will help benefit quite a few people. Okay, we'll sign off now. I'm in Edinburgh. Thank you very much for listening.